Welcome back, Peaches family. And if you're new to this channel and you want to join the family, it's very easy and it's very simple. You just hit the subscribe button down below and turn on your notification bells, and that's it, you're part of the family. So let's do the most, people. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to all your friends. Okay, my faves, you know the drill. Get your hydrates, get whatever else that you need, and let's start with the video because it's about to be a lituation. It's a story time, baby. Okay guys, as you can see with the title down below, I was supposed to do my makeup with you guys, but I saw that I'm running late and the lighting in my room was just going, so I was like, let me just do it quickly, and I must just give you guys a story time and a little mukbang. I don't know if I should call it a mukbang, but I'm just so hungry, so yeah. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay guys, today's story time is about a very embarrassing / tragic / I don't know, event that has occurred to me, or incident that has occurred to me. So wait guys, I'm really so hungry, so if you have food as well, harajan guys, while we get into this story. I understand now. So I'm eating my faves. Okay, so you guys, 2019, the 24th of August, I remember the date very well because it was my nigga's birthday. Sharp. So we planned, okay, we're gonna go out and then we're gonna book, then we go out to eat dinner, and then we come back and share, bond, do the things that need to be done. So sharp. We did that. Okay, I left home around 8. Yeah, I left home around 8. Then I went to the place that we booked, and then we left our things there, like our bags for changing clothes and stuff. Then I was already ready, you know the girl. And then okay, sharp, so we went to Main. I didn't know initially where we were going to spend his birthday, but the whole weekend was to spend both our birthdays. And time, I was cut broke at that time. Yeah. So yeah, so he was kind of like surprising me on where we going. So we went to Main. We went to Tashas. Sorry for looking, my eyes are wandering guys, it's so weird to look into the camera straight, but whatever. So we went to Tashas, guys. That was my first time at Tashas. I knew about a place called Tashas, but yeah, that was my first time. Sharp. When we got there, the mood is on, you know. On man, with those like, hey, you understand? Hi, sharp. Then okay, we ordered, we ate, and then yeah, the people came to sing for him, happy birthday to you. You understand? Sharp. Then as we were about to pay the bill, actually, as he was about to pay the bill, let me not take credits that are not for me. As he was about to pay the bill, so his homies called, they're like, where are you, bruh? Like, sorry, they're like, where are you, bruh? Like, we want to link up since it's your birthday, we want to have a drink or two, blah 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 blah. So sharp. So now initially I thought, oh no, when we move from Tashas, we're going back to the place, to the posy, and then, you know, we're gonna do the things that need to be done wherever they need to be done, you understand? But then no, then I was like, you know what, it's his birthday, so let me not restrict him to have fun. So I'm like, no, let's go link with your homies, I don't mind. After all, we're trying to have a good time. Sharp. We're still gonna have time together. I mean, hello? Sharp. Then he paid the bill. Then we requested Saya. Oh, the place is ayep yep. I was like, you know what? Let's have an ayep yep experience. You understand? Like, I've heard ayep yep. You understand? When I don't know what's happening, what's the drill there? Sharp. I was like, somehow I want to see how ayep yep looks and what's the shanders there. Sharp. We requested. We went to ayep yep. When we got there, it's just his homies. There's no other female on the table. But I was okay with it because wow, understand? So sharp. Hi, we chill there. So they buy bottles. Then they bought brutal fruits for me. It was brutal fruits. Brutal fruits for me. I think there were 6 of them. Yeah. So as the night progressed, Sabona Abu Riki and other performances. So it was very packed that day. Like in sorry, you understand, type of situation. So every 2 minutes where I was seated, somebody would say, sorry, I have to move my chair. Move. So I ended up putting my chair inside standing so that when people ask to pass by, you know, I don't have to move my chair every 2 seconds. Sharp. So my drinks are there. Important information. I had 6 brutal foods. You understand? 6 brutal foods. Sharp. Sharp. The night went. One brutal fruit down. 2 brutal fruits down. Ne? And then I think around, until we moved Kwale, I moved Kwale at my age. So I think around to 10 or past 9. I'm not sure, somewhere there. Then yeah, that's when I was like hitting, like I drank approximately 2.5 brutal fruit bottles. Guys. So my other, how many? My other 4 is still there. Okay, 3.5 is still there. Sharp. So kumnandi guys, wait to get situation. I'm not dancing, and you know guys, when you're with your homies, the level of beverage consumption that you intake when with your homies, it's like it's more. You drink at a fast pace when you're with your homies, and like when you're with people you don't know, like you take your time, you don't want to, you know. So that was the shanders. Like I was drinking very slowly, elegantly, like a lady, rather than when I'm drinking with my friends, like more sharp. Not important. Then I went by and then no, Miguel is digitate. Miguel is taking now. So Marka put no because I ate and I'm only on 2 bottles of brutal fruit. I won't count even the half. Sharp. I'm like, hey, wait again. Now I'm pulling out the chair and I'm like, okay, let me sit down and calm down for a minute or 2 and then I'll be back to life. Sharp. Mara when I sit down, I'm saying, hey, now my hearing, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that, but my hearing was not fine now. At that point, my hearing, like, you understand, inside, like I can't hear things clearly. So I'm like, you know what, let me calm down. I'm overthinking things and stuff, and I'm not trying to ruin my boo's birthday, understand? Sharp. And then I tell him, now I hear, okay, now I can't breathe properly. So I'm like, baby, I'm going to the bathroom now, so I'll be back now. Just look after my drinks. Oh yeah. Then he was like, okay, I want to go to the bar as well because I ordered something and they're not bringing something like that, but he had to go to the bar. Sharp. So I'm like, okay, baby, should I leave my bottle here or should I go with it? Mind you, these are his homies, and you know, I don't know them, he knows them. So he's like, no babe, leave the bottles there. Mine is also there. They were open. Like the one I was drinking now was open. Sharp. He's like, leave it there, blah 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 blah. So I'm like, nah, he trusts them, so I trust him, so let's go with the flow. Sharp. We leave. He tells his homies we coming back. Look after the dondons and want dondons. Sharp. Hi, we leave. What happened? Oh no! That was before I was feeling the Attackment. I don't know where we had to go from there. And then we left the drinks. Then we went to the bar, and then I don't know where I was going. And then we came back. Remember, the drinks were open. So sharp. But now I'm like, okay, no, we trust each other here. You know, we are a community of trust. Sharp. I finished off my drink that was left. Understand? Sharp. Then after I finish off my drink, then that's when, like a few minutes after, a few minutes after, not more than 15, then that's where I was like feeling like my ears, I can't hear properly anymore, what's going on. Then I took the chair, sat down a minute or two, but it was getting worse. Then I told Homer, no baby, I'm going to the bathroom. He's like, are you gonna be okay alone? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be okay. I just wanna, you know, refresh something, and then I'll be back. Sharp. This time I'm going alone. I went, he was happy. He was happy. So I was not trying to ruin that mood, you understand? Sharp. I went to the bathroom. When I got to the bathroom, guys, before I even get to the bathroom, like the line is curving. Like it was a line, yomhlaba, line yosasa, guys. Yo. Sharp. I told the girl who was in front of me, because now at this point I need to sit down. I can't even see clearly. I don't know what's going on with me now. So I told the girl in front of me, I'm like, girl, please, ne, I'm going to sit down inside, because the line was literally getting outside of the toilets. I'm like, I'm going to sit down inside. There was an area where you can sit down. So I'm like, I'm going to sit down inside. Can you please like call me when you get inside and you're almost by the toilet? And so please call me so I can rejoin the line. She's like, no stress, babe. I'll call you. You can go sit down. Sharp. Guys, understand me when I'm saying I'm teka-taking at this point. I get there, and there's like a couch thing going on there. I sit down. So as I sit down, guys, immediately when I lay my fat peaches, on the couch, guys, I lost control of all, and when I say all my body parts on my body. My hands were not working. I couldn't keep stable. Literally, I was like this, guys. Like I was weak as a paper flowing in the wind. That's how bad situation was. And the rest of the girls, okay, that time, yeah, I was still mad, guys. Or how do people just look at you suffering like this and they're not doing anything, they're not saying anything, they're not asking anything? But now I understand her. No, maybe they probably thought I'm one of those kids who are drunk, who doesn't know how to control alcohol and all that shit. I forgave them, Shem. I don't know them, but I forgave them. Sharp. So at this point, these girls, they're looking at me like dirty and stuff, and I'm like, guys, I need help. Like, is anybody gonna help me? Sharp. Then there's this table reception-y thing going on also in the toilets. Kamola, I don't know what's going on in those toilets. Sharp. So the security we met outside when we were paying the bill to come in, she's now at the toilet. Then she's like, what's Sharp? Get Sharp. And I'm going like this. And she's like, hi. Wait till if I meet that mother in the streets. Hi, Sharp, life moves on. Then I said, guys, I think I took long, like the line was so slow. Then I said, now, as I'm regaining like a little bit of strength while I was on the couch, now I can hear her, no, I really need to pee, like as in yesterday, I need to pee. So I'm trying to hold the pee. Kinda, I'm not in line and I cannot just get in, you understand? And the situation with these girls, they'll probably, I don't know, but then it was not looking cute. So I'm like, yo, I need to stand up. Standing up is a problem, number one. Number two, my bladder is fucking full. understand? 3, nobody's willing to help you, honey. It's a dog eat dog world. Yeah. Shout. I'm trying to stand up and pass all these bitches and go to the bathroom. Hey, the most embarrassing thing in my life happened. So guys, I lost control over my bladder as well. That's how bad it was. I lost control over my bladder and I peed on the couch. At this point, I didn't care who saw what, who didn't see what. Understand? As soon as I stood up there, I ran to the front of the line, trying to get to the toilet. But before I could make it to the toilet, guys, on the floor, I was out. Then these girls carried me. I don't know if they were coming out from the toilet or they were in front of the line. They carried me, and then the other one of the girls, you know guys, these girls, I can't remember their faces, but if they do remember me, if they do see this, like, big ups to those girls, guys. Like, they did the most for my life that day. I don't want to lie. I'm not exaggerating my point, but they did the most. Then one of the girls, literally, I had to drink out of her palms. She opened the tap and then the water was running into her palms and I had to drink inside like that. And the other girl was holding my hair and stuff and then also patting me with cold water so I can calm down my temperature. You understand? Then this girl who I was drinking from her palm is like, girl, who you here with? Like, are you okay, Joe? What is going on? I'm like, no. I had no control over my tongue as well, guys. That's how bad it was. So I'm trying to talk and they can hear what I'm trying to say, you understand? So I'm like, no, guys, I'm here with my boyfriend and stuff like that. So they're thinking, no, she probably came with people that just launched her or whatever, you understand? So they're like, no, girl, if you want to leave with us, let's go. We can drop you exactly at home. Don't go back to those people. I'm like, no, guys, seriously, I'm safe with my boyfriend. I trust him and stuff like that. Sharp. And I'm like, if I don't come back to him, he's gonna be worried and stuff like that. Sharp. They're like, yo, girl, don't you think you were spiked? Well, once that girl said, don't you think you were spiked? Why is it moving? Spiked. It literally played in my ears and my consciousness came back. Everything was restored in me because it was a final realization. Yo, Miguel, you came to a devil's den here. Immediately when she said, don't you think you were spiked? Like, guys, all my worlds opened. Like, I was like, shit. I was probably spiked. There's no way I can be feeling like this with 3 brutal foods. It does not make sense. There's absolutely no way. No way. Then that girl was like, girl, we can leave with you, blah, 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 blah. Then I'm like, no, the only thing I need right now is to get into the toilet and come back and regain my conscience and, you know, get myself together. So they asked the girl in front, they were like, can she please get in when somebody gets out? Then I went to the bathroom right at the end, so I don't disturb anybody. Guys, I don't want to lie, I don't want to exaggerate. It took me like 15 to 30 minutes to get myself back in order. Imagine what time I went away from the table where we were seated. Time that my nigga is stressing, where are you, Miguel? My limbs are not working. I can't even use my phone. They put me in the toilet. Sharp, I peed and then I put my head down, I think for like 5 minutes, and then I was a bit fine because now I drank water, right? Then after some few minutes, then I'm like, okay, let me try call my boyfriend and tell him, no, listen, I'm not fine, but I'm at a safe place and I'll come if you can just kindly wait for me outside. But as I was about, I don't know, it's just the universe. I don't know, as I was about to call him, he called me. You understand? Guys, Mputi saying, this is very emotional, but I'm over it now. Mputi saying how I had to enter my phone. I used my knuckles. I can't remember if I used this or this. I had to slide on my screen because literally my limbs were and I had to, you understand? Then yeah, I entered and I told him, look, I'm not okay, situation is like this, but then I'll come out in a few minutes. He's like, let me come there. I'm like, they're not gonna let you in obviously, but you can just wait for me outside. Then he came, he said he came, he waited and waited, but I was still not coming out because, guys, it was not on. At the same time, I'm still embarrassed. I peed on myself. What am I gonna do? Luckily that day I was wearing a jacket on top, so I just tied it around my waist, you know. And the pants I was wearing, they don't really show how to know this girl. No, they don't show. So, but I was a bit paranoid. You know the paranoia, yeah. Everybody's looking, and when they're not, everybody's just focusing on their own lives. I get right. Then he was like, okay, he called again. I've been waiting. Are you okay? I'm like, okay, just you can go back. I'll come to you. Like, I'll come. Understand? Sharp. I stood in the toilet, guys. You guys don't understand how long I stood in the toilet. I was in the toilet, I don't know, guys. It was the longest time ever. Then fine. Okay, I was back to life now. I don't know after how long, but I was back to life. I think the water helped, and you know, I mean, I'm a star, guys. So sharp. And then I went out. Luckily, everybody who was on that line had already used the toilet bathrooms and went out, so I didn't have to stress about embarrassment of people saying, "Can, you understand?" So I was, at that point, I didn't even care, guys. Sharp, I washed my hands, I went out. I swear when I went out, I wanted to go out of the door and be like, I need fresh air. But I thought to myself, if I was really spiked, don't you think if I go out, whoever spiked me is going to go out with me, and then that will be the end of Peaches. Can you imagine? This channel was not going to be alive. But anyways, that's not the point of this. So yeah, then sharp. Then I was like, let me go straight to him. I went straight to our desk, and then I told him, I'm not okay. Then he was like, do you want us to leave? I'm like, nah, I don't want us to leave. It's fine. I'm fine now. You understand? So we'll leave at around 12, because it was past 11 plus 10. I'm not sure what the times. Then I was like, no, we'll leave around 12. Have a good time, bro. This is your day. You understand? Sharp. Then we stood, so my mood was not there anymore, guys. Like, I won't even lie. So I even stopped drinking. Like, it was just the end. It was just the end. So in my head, I'm trying to recalculate her. Okay, what could have happened? My system is not that weak, guys. I think say 3 before I can knock out. There's no way 3 brutal fruits can take me to death. There's no way. And to a point where I had lose control over my bladder, lose control of my entire body. There's no way, guys. Sharp. Then okay, we chilled. He was very happy, so I was like, as long as he's good, I'm good, you know. I'll be good if I'm not good. Then came time, his friends were still chilling. I think they wanted to chill until the AM, so we left. We requested, I think he reckoned, okay, my hand is not okay now, so we need to go. Besides, we need some time together. Understand? Sharp. But then we requested, we went back to the Bozy, and then in the Uber, I'm trying to hint to him, what a dude, guys. Imagine this thing only happened in 2019, and I only told him the truth about this whole situation and me peeing on myself when I think late last year, if not early this year. That's the only, like, he didn't know all this time. But I did tell him what I think I was spiked. At first, he didn't take me serious, because I don't know why. Then, as I was continuing to talk about it, then he was like, I think he felt bad, but yeah. Then, yeah, we went back to the Bozy, did the things that need to be done, the bonds, that whatever that needs to be done. And then, yeah, guys, that was the wrap of the night. I won't say it was a bad day, but I had a bad experience, guys. Y'all, I don't know if you've been spiked before. I know you would relate to what I'm saying, and if you feel like you've been spiked before, I know you'd relate to what I'm saying. But that was not the awesome feeling. It was not at all, guys. Because in my head, I'm thinking, imagine if they were able to get a hold of me in some way when I went to the bathroom alone. Imagine if they grabbed me, and then the whole situation of me get blocker and blacking out happened on the way when I was already taken by them. I hope, guys, I'm just overthinking this, but there's no way I'd feel like that over 3 brutal foods. There's no way. Could have been somebody who was just passing, because there was a lot of movement around there, and my bottle was open there on the table. And I don't know to you, when you came to an event, you're gonna be looking at each and everyone's bottle, trying to monitor it. No ways. It could have been anyone, guys. It could have been anyone. But there's no absolute way. You know your body. There's no absolute way that you'd feel like that over 3 brutal foods. Cider. There's no way, guys. But I made peace with it. You know, it was a learning experience. And ever since from that day, when I go out, even my friends know, when I go out, once I open my own bottles, and once I open them, I hold the lid with me. Every sip I take, I close the bottle. I give a little too much admin, too much work to do, to open and close than to die and my life to be sprung away to somebody else's life. No ways. I ain't having that. So yeah, guys, that was the story. That was the story of my life. Like, it was a very hectic moment, but I love the way I handled it. Like, I didn't handle it like, yo, I've been spanked. No, I handled it like a G, like a thug. I was a thug. So yeah, guys, that was the story of my life. Worst birthday weekend ever, but it wasn't the worst because the ending was nice. But yeah, the ending, not the ending at the club, the ending at the place we booked. So yeah, I had a great time there. So yeah, guys, that was it. And I pray and hope you guys are safe out there. Please watch your drinks, guys. It's very easy to get spiked. Like, banana, I didn't even think. You could be holding your bottle and dancing and somebody drops something in there, you wouldn't even notice, and you're gonna carry on drinking that thing. You understand? So my point is, guys, please be safe. Please be safe. Don't let anybody buy your drink and open it and bring it to you open. Never let that happen. Safe rather than sorry, please. So yeah, guys. Alright, guys, wow, that was the end of my video. I didn't even eat, so I'm not gonna call it a mukbang. I didn't eat, but as soon as I press this button, guys, I'm gonna eat like a cow. But okay, yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching my video once again. I hope you enjoyed it. You know the drill in here. You know the vibes in this household. And you know what to do. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to join the Peaches family so we can grow together and bond together. You know the drill, my people. Yeah, till we meet again in our next video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bells, as well as comment down below so we can interact and, you know, grow the bonds, grow the chemistry, grow the, you know, so thank you once again. I appreciate you guys so much, and I love you guys so much. See you in our next video.